Thanks for joining me for a quick cruise in this gorgeous 2012 BMW 750Li M Sport xDrive. The 750Li, no question, is one of the most advanced luxury sedans out there today. And this particular example we're in is probably the most stunning example. Actually, this is the coolest 7 Series I've seen thus far in this production so far. It is an unbelievable color combination. This two-tone interior is in brand new condition, but it just has such a cool contrast. It makes the whole interior feel very much wide open. Extremely well equipped. It's an M Sport model, so you actually have a sport steering wheel here. Power tilt and telescope. It's heated too, so I've got my heat on. Dead center of my vision here, I've got my heads-up display, so it shows my miles an hour right now. But listen to that V8. It's such a cool sound. You don't expect to hear something like that in a car of this caliber, especially for a luxury car of this caliber. But really, this is one of the most advanced luxury cars you can buy today, without a doubt. Obviously, it's well equipped with stuff like navigation. It's got backup camera, a premium Logic 7 sound system that's awesome in here. Dual zone climate control up front. You've also got 4-zone if you add the dual zones in the back. But the long wheelbase, LI, stands for the long wheelbase model, so this does have the extended length wheelbase, as well as the luxury seating package, which gives you these unbelievable seats here that have just a whole bunch of adjustments. You can actually bend the backrest to meet your shoulders independent of the actual rake of the backrest, so pretty nice. You can also extend the thigh support for more comfort. That is something you get with the Sport. But overall, for a 2012, it's got 19,000 miles on it. It does look unique because it does have a set of 21-inch wheels on it, but if you notice as I'm driving it, the 21-inch wheels don't really compromise the ride quality or the drivability of the car. It feels like a factory-built car. That is 1 inch larger in diameter than you can get from the factory. But I'm in the Sport mode. I can actually take it down. The Sport mode, actually, these active vehicle dynamics, it shows up on the screen here. What it does is it allows the suspension, steering, throttle inputs, overall vehicle dynamics, they change with every setting. So right now I am in comfort mode. So the suspension is nice and soft, the steering's light, the throttle input's kind of lazy. If I go up 1 to normal, suspension firms up just a little bit, but I think that's really the only big difference. If I go to Sport, you'll actually hear the engine note change because now it's going to grab the lower gear. And it brings that 400 horsepower twin-turbo V8 up on tap a little bit quicker. Cruising along at 75 miles an hour, and it's about as luxurious as anything you could imagine because it's quiet, tracks perfectly straight. You know, it doesn't take a whole lot of thought to drive this car smooth at a high rate of speed. You can go much faster than this and it'll still be just as smooth. You know, something the average 7 Series buyer might not know is that the 7 Series shares its platform with the Rolls-Royce Ghost. In my mind, the Ghost is likely the most advanced car you could buy today. It's got all the technology that's built into this car, but obviously it's engineered as a Rolls-Royce. But this being the basis for that car just makes it something special. I mean, just listen to opening this thing up. I mean, that is not a disappointing sound by any means, and the brakes feel awesome. The car just tracks perfectly straight. These 21-inch wheels don't change anything. They really don't. So at the heart of the car, you've got the 4.4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine. It's rated at 400 horsepower, 400 foot-pounds of torque. And that's a lot of power. But the real part that the story doesn't tell, just by looking at the numbers, is the way that power is developed. Now, a twin-turbo system usually is comprised of 2 turbos. One kicks in at a lower RPM, and the second provides that extra burst of power on the high end. But what that does is it provides kind of a seamless amount of turbo boost. So to the non-geek that really doesn't get that, it basically means you don't feel the turbos. To the geek, it means that you've basically got 2 sets of power rolling on at the same time, and it makes it very smooth. But it means that, you know, let's go back to normal here. Shifts down to like 1800 RPMs, actually at 1500 right now, because we're in the 8-speed automatic world now. Once you lay into it, it doesn't have to downshift to get moving because there's so much power at 1500 RPM. It doesn't look like it, you don't hear it, but if you were sitting where I am right now, you'd actually just feel the power kind of roll on without any drama as the engine doesn't rev anymore. There's enough power that this makes to pull it along. In a nutshell, this is one of those cars that when you're behind the wheel of it, yes, it looks awesome when you're outside of it, but it actually makes you feel special. You know you're driving something special when you drive a 750Li. And the combination of the way this car is listed, I'll tell you what, do yourself a favor. If you're in the market for this car, go to our website. You'll find us at ChicagoMotorCars.com and take a look at all the equipment that this car came with from the factory. It's loaded to the gills, and it also has these $8,000 set of 21-inch, kind of like a smoked mirrored chrome finish on there. It's just such a cool setup. I'm a huge fan of this. Just listen to the sound of this car. All you hear is just the muted growl of the V8. It sounds like a V8. It doesn't sound like anything else. It's what you want to hear. It's not the rest of the noise. It's just the part of the engine that you actually want to hear. A nice rumbling V8. That makes this car so cool, I think. You got the best of everything. A lot of power, 8-speed automatic efficiency, all-wheel drive system, the best in vehicle dynamics. It's just so cool how you can just dial up anything you want here. 4 drive modes. The Sport Plus is even more crazy. That puts a dynamic traction control on, which kind of lowers the threshold of the traction control to allow you to actually drive this like a race car. And BMWs really are called the ultimate driving machine for a reason. Every one of them is engineered to be a driver's car. This car is no exception. Even though this is their largest sedan, it's every bit a driver's car. That's why they're fun to drive. Not that many people would do it, but you could lap a race course in this car. Let's say you don't like driving. Let's say you just want to ride. Those back seats are probably some of the best back seats you could imagine. They're huge, tons of leg room, and this color combo I can't get over. I think it's just stunning. If you put somebody in here who had never been in your car before, it's a shock. It looks that good. You know, if you're in the market for this car, you should take the time to check out our website and see the entire list of options. It's so long. I know I'm missing a bunch just even in our quick little video here. So you can see this and our entire inventory by going to ChicagoMotorCars.com. When you're done there, you can see our entire video catalog on YouTube. It's youtube.com/ChicagoMotorCars. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you again.